Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a best of 7. Yeah, you heard that right. We're doing Liquid Taeja in the bottom left as the Terran player and Liquid Snute as the Zerg player in the top right. So this is going to be a best of 7 and that is insane. I haven't seen a best of 7 in so long, so this is going to add quite a few games, well, at least 4 to my total. I am making a 100 game series. I don't know who's going to win, obviously. I also don't know how many games there will be, but I'm looking forward to at least having 4 games, and that's already excellent. I mean, that's that's more than the potential in the best of 3, of course. And yeah, best of 7, holy crap. That is going to be awesome. So we are going to be starting off with the standard stuff. Yeah, not sure what the Zerg player should do here. It is, well, a big map with a nice artifact in the middle once again. It is a big map, but yeah, you can definitely fast expand here. Because, well, you're up against Terran, and Terran takes a while to gear up. Although they can go for those early Reapers, so I guess it would be smart to get the queens out as soon as possible, and that of course requires you to build a spawning pool. So I can see both. He is going to choose to do hatchery first. He is going to get lucky because there's really nothing going on for now, although there is a refinery up. Yeah, but I think he will have his spawning pool up at least in time, but I think there are Reapers coming out. Reapers of course can only be built after the barracks, and the barracks can only be built after the supply depot. But yeah, there we go with the Reapers. He of course knows his opponent. They are both members of the same team, Team Liquid, and that means that he probably knows what's going on. And you can see that the Reaper was already really pointed over here. He's going to run straight to the middle, then jump up this cliff, and he's going to try to get something done there. We are going to make whatever, a spine crawler. It's a little bit early for that. This hatchery is not nearly done. I'm not sure why he sent his drone over there, but okay. So here we go with the Reaper. Let's see what he can actually make of this. Because Reapers, yeah, they sometimes get a whole lot done and sometimes they're just completely useless. On the other hand, if they're completely useless in the early game, yeah, they're still pretty heavy damage units in the later game. Obviously, you don't have the APM to actually control them anymore, but if you mix them up in your army, they can still do very well. And we are going to see what he can actually make of this. So the Zerglings are out, but he should be able to out-micro the Zerglings. There are, however, 4 Zerglings out now. He is going to jump off here. No, he's going to just kite them around, trying to get something done. And obviously the Zerglings will have to defend only against this one guy. But yeah, the queen is out. And there you see why I said he wanted early queens out. The Reapers are just too slow. They did not make it here before the queen. And he went for that hatchery first. So this is the latest a queen can come out. Queens can still get killed by the Reapers, but it's very unlikely. As you can see, the Reaper just died in an attempt to do it, and there were 2 Reapers there. So that's about the best situation you can get. And yeah, Zerglings are not going to catch up. The Reapers are much faster, and well, most players can just out-micro them. It is, however, good to get them out of your base, so to get the Reapers out of your base, even though that may take a few Zerglings. But yeah, well, we are going for this. We are really trying to get this done. Another hatchery coming up. The Reaper, of course, spots this, and that means that he knows that at least what's going on. But yeah, here, he sacrificed 4 Zerglings now, but got an expansion down. Plus, he distracted that Reaper for so long. And oh, it's not going to go down. 1 HP left. That is insanely lucky there. Obviously, not that it really matters that much, but he is going to heal up. It's going to take a little bit, but well, he is going to eventually come back and do some damage. Obviously, we haven't been sitting still. We have produced some Hellions now, And Hellions versus Queens, yeah, that's once again for the Queens. And once again he gets away with 1 HP. What's with this 1 HP? He just can't die. Oh my god, this is such a lucky Reaper. So, yeah, he's healing back up. And once again, we are going to engage on these Queens. The Queens, however, are going to go pretty low this time. And the Reaper might actually go down. No, it's once again staying alive at 10 HP this time. Not as ridiculous as the 1 HP that he managed to do twice. But yeah, by now we lost 1 Queen. Not that that matters too much, but it is kind of sucky. So nothing that he has currently is going to go up against this. That's why he's making that Roach Warren. The Roach Warren just completed. So he is going to produce some roaches, I'm assuming. There they are. 5 roaches coming out, and he's going to be able to defend his base with the roaches that are coming out. 2 roaches over here, a bunch of them in the other bases. And if he times this right, he can actually just kill this entire army. There's no way this base is going to go down before then. So the roaches are going to come out right now, and if he just focuses that correctly, he should be able to do this. Where are the Zerglings? The Zerglings did not come out, or did not come here, I should say. They instead are going to be... where? Did he? Huh? Where are the Zerglings? He had a whole bunch of Zerglings grouped up. I was kind of assuming... oh, they died? Okay. I must have missed the drop. I think it was over here because it seemed to be over here, but... hey, whatever. Let's not, well, worry about that. I will put it in the end of the video. I will put a clip of what happened there to the Zerglings, because I really have no clue. But I'm assuming I just missed one of the drops. There was so much going on, and it was much more interesting to watch this. But yeah, a large group of Zerglings were there, and now they're not. So they must have died. So Baneling Nest is coming up. We are going for Banelings plus Roaches. It is a strong combination, because Roaches work very well against Marauders and such. And these guys, so the Hellbats, they're light units, as well as these Hellions. They're all light units, and they take extra damage from those Banelings. So yeah, that is awesome to have. Obviously, we are going to try to save this hatchery, but to no avail. And our Roaches should do better than this. Unless, no, these do extra versus light, right? Yeah, so not a whole lot of protection there for the Roaches, it seems. However, the Zerglings, yeah, they are going to finish it off, even though they go so low. Yeah, they did manage to pick it off, and we have a few Marauders and a Reaper still in here. The Reaper once again surviving, once again at very low HP. He is healing up inside of the medevac. That's of course the good thing about the Reaper. They will heal up at any point. So yeah, Zerglings coming in. They are finally going to do some harassment. 6 workers killed by the blue player, so by Taeja. None yet killed by the Zerg player. So that would be Snute. Yes? Yes, I did remember correctly. Yeah, we are going out here once again with the Terran army. The Terran player is really the aggressor in this matchup, and really you need to accept your role most of the times. So you're either the one doing the aggression, or the one, well, defending basically against the aggression. And if you don't accept your role, then, so if you are trying to be aggressive when you shouldn't be, or if you're not aggressive when you should be, then you kind of get screwed. But especially if you go aggressive when you basically are behind on army or on defense or on whatever, you're going to get screwed. And this is not a good tech switch. This, yeah, is not going to happen at all. The Banelings are way too expensive to explode on Marauders. Marauders take virtually no damage from that. The Queen goes down, and most of these drones will go down, because it is so hard to kill these Marauders. However, a large yeah, a large companion here, or a large troop of Zerglings coming out, and the Zerglings actually scare away the Marauders. And he knows now that because the Terran player lost most of his army, that he can actually go up in this base. But yeah, as you can see, the aggression is still not, or should still not come out from the Zerg player. He knows that the Terran lost some army there, but he did not get ahead by enough to actually make this work. So the Terran player just has more army. And yeah, it just shows him how much more, because he just takes out the base and he defends perfectly, because I don't think he actually lost anything there. No, the Zerg player is so far behind, and of course we can see that perfectly, but most of these pro players, they know exactly what's going on. So they will know whether they're ahead or behind, and that's of course a very, very important thing to know. Because if you don't know whether you're ahead or behind, then how do you know when you can be aggressive? And here, yeah, he made a mistake, and obviously by now this is over. The only way to come back at this point is for the Terran player to make a huge mistake and just give up his entire army like this. And this is not his entire army though. He is going to lose a lot, yes, sure, but I don't think that is enough to actually put the Zerg back. No, he is still plenty behind. Small amounts of armies coming out, and well, he is going to pull ahead here. So the Zerg player, if he can get these bases up, is going to pull ahead. But yeah, as you can see, the Terran player is completely on top of that, and is just going to well, melt everything that is going on here. And really not a whole lot that can happen here. So scans going off, and he's going to take out all of these creep tumors. At least attempt to take out all of the creep tumors, but he does get pulled back by, or pushed back I should say, by the banelings. Banelings and the fungal growth are of course really hard to deal with. Fungal growth mostly because it depletes the energy on your shields, or sorry, on your medevacs, and therefore if you stim afterwards you don't really have energy anymore. So normally, yeah, Terran really hates that, but in this case he was so far ahead, as I showed several times already. He was so far ahead that it really couldn't go wrong anymore. And yeah, because he takes out this base as well, there are only 2 bases left, and he knows that the Terran will be at 3 bases by now. Plus it's Terran, so they have those orbital commands, and it's completely unharassed, so yeah, really nothing left to do there but to surrender. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG. So here's the group of Zerglings that I was talking about, and I'm really wondering what happened to it, because it's going to get some more members here. I think, yeah, there they are. So it is a pretty big group of Zerglings, and I just don't know what happened to it. Oh yeah, it was indeed a drop, so there is a drop incoming. He's going to melt to those hellbats. Well, there's only one hellbat here, but yeah, that's what happened. So I did miss a drop. I did call where it was, but he did lose quite a few drones there. Yeah, well, yeah, 5 drones killed, as well as his entire group of Zerglings. So yeah, it didn't really work out there. On to game number 2.